Hello friends, welcome to Letstute. So let's wait for everyone to join. Let's let everyone join quickly so that we can just start with today's lecture. I just hope I'm audible and all. Okay, so yeah, we'll just wait for a few minutes. Till then, I'll just share the screen actually. This is the topic we are just going to learn about today. Hello, hi, welcome to Letstute. Hi. Vemi Reddy. Yeah, welcome to Letstute. So if you're new to this channel, then do subscribe to our channel because there are a lot of amazing videos on our channel, and also we have our website. Actually, we have our website, that is www.letstute.com, so you can check there. There are some amazing videos on science as well as math, and you can find the link in the description box, or you can just find it in the chat box actually. Yeah, hi, hello everyone, welcome to Letstute. Yeah, so structure of molecule, please. Yeah, I we are planning to make videos on that chapter, so please do subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out any videos. Vemi Reddy. Okay, so hi Janani. Yeah, hello everyone. So as you can see, our today's topic in the title is about molecular mass and also mole concepts. So these are some very important concepts which we are going to learn today. Yeah, we will be doing live sessions on that chapter. Don't worry, just be tuned with us. Just do subscribe. Just press the bell icon actually so that you don't miss any of the updates from us. Janani, yeah, hi, hello, yeah. So let's quickly start without wasting any time. Okay, so our today's topic is about atoms and molecules, and myself, Sanjeev. Yes. So let's start today's topic. But before that, I'll just quickly explain you what will be our topics for today. So we will be explaining what is cross valency. So this is a very important topic. So what is cross valency, and also what is molecular mass and mole concept. So these are some three topics which we are going to cover today. Okay, so so it's lagging a bit. Okay, no worries, I'll just check my net actually. Yeah, so I hope it's perfect now. So today we will learn about what's cross valency, what is molecular mass, and what is mole concept. So these are some three topics which we are going to learn today, and find out some interesting things about what is mole and how exactly the weight of the atoms are decided based on moles. So what is the link between weight of them and also the number of atoms? So that is about mole. We will learn about that in this session. So let's quickly start with cross valency, but before that I'll just tell once again that if you're new to this channel, then do subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Also, we have amazing videos on our website. We have videos on science as well as math on our website, that is www.letstute.com, so you can check amazing videos over there. Okay, so let's quickly start. So our today's topic was about cross valency. So let us understand what is exactly cross valency and why are we doing that. So to find out what is the chemical formula, or how can we write the chemical formula of certain compounds, we use cross valency. So as you can see, formulae of simple compounds. So let us try to break this whole sentence actually. So what are compounds? We have learned about what are compounds. So compounds are nothing but molecules, actually two elements which combine together to form a new compound, that is known as compound. So they have attractive forces between them. And what is simple compound? Simple compound is nothing but binary compound. And what do I mean by binary compound? As the name suggests, binary. So what does binary suggest? Binary suggests means two. That simply means we are using two elements to make this particular compound. Okay, so to make a simple compound, we can have complex compound as well as simple compound. So simple compound is binary compound. So two elements are being used. So hydrogen and chlorine are two elements which are used to make this compound. So hydrochloric acid, two elements are being used to make water. Two elements are used, and also to make magnesium chloride, two elements are used. So these are some binary compounds. Yep. So these are some binary compounds. And how did the formula, how are the chemical formulas derived? We will just check them. Okay. So for that, we are supposed to remember very two important things, that is symbols of the elements as well as their valency. What is the valency of that particular element? So for suppose if I want to formulate HCl, how will I get to know that we are supposed to use only one hydrogen atom and one chlorine atom? So let us try to understand this. In hydrochloric acid, hydrogen and chlorine is used. Of course, hydrogen and chlorine is used. So the symbols of the elements are hydrogen and chlorine. So these are the two elements which are used. Their symbol is H and Cl. And now we are supposed to write their valency. So as we know, valency of hydrogen is 1 and valency of chlorine is also 1. So using these two information, we will try to formulate this HCl. So as you can see, the name suggests cross valency. That simply means we are just going to cross their valencies. So we will use the valency of chlorine to make to use that many of number of hydrogen, and we will use the valency of hydrogen to get that many number of chlorine. So as there are only one valency, so we will have one hydrogen and one chlorine. Let us try to look at some more examples about this cross valency. So we are just crossing the valencies together. Now let us try to look at some more examples about H2O. So H2O, in H2O, in water, we know that hydrogen is used and oxygen is used. But how will we get to know that we are supposed to use two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom? For that also, we will just simply write the symbols. We will write the symbols of the elements. So element hydrogen has a symbol as H and symbol of oxygen is O. Now let us quickly write the valency of them. So valency of hydrogen is 1. As we know, valency of hydrogen is 1. Now what is the valency of oxygen? The valency of oxygen is 2. And in this case also, we are just going to cross their valency. So what am I doing? I'm just crossing their valency. So this 2 will go to hydrogen and this 1 will go to oxygen. Hence the formula becomes H2O. I hope you got this. Let us try to look at one more example for a better understanding actually. So if I have MgCl2, magnesium chloride. So let us try to write the symbols of them. Let us try to write the symbol of their elements. So magnesium and chlorine. So these are the two elements which we are using. Yeah, so these are the two elements which we are using, and of course we will make videos of how to find the valency or how to remember the valency. The valencies of the atoms are predefined actually. They have valencies of their own. And what are valency? Valency is nothing but the electrons in the outermost shell. So the electrons in the outermost shell of an atom which it can give or take. The number of electrons which it can give or take is known as valence electrons, or the valency of that particular element. So the valency of we will write the valency of these particular elements. So valency of magnesium is 2 and valency of chlorine is 1. We know that the valency of these particular elements are these. Magnesium has 2 and chlorine has 1 as their valency. Now let us try to cross the valency. So simply we just cross the valency. So this 1 goes to magnesium and this 2 goes to chlorine. Hence this formula is derived at MgCl2. So we will use chlorine ka 2 atoms and magnesium ka 1 atom. So this is the way we formulate certain compounds. So if we have a compound named as sodium oxide. So as the name suggests, we are going to use sodium, and oxide means oxygen. So we are going to use sodium and oxygen. So let us try to formulate it. So we have symbols of sodium as Na and symbol of oxygen as O. So these are the symbols of the elements. Now let's quickly write the valency of these particular elements. So the valency of these particular elements are 1 and 2. So valency of sodium is 1 and valency of oxygen is 2. We will learn about how to find the valencies, of course, but let us try to understand if we have the valency, how are we going to find out the formulas. So we have the valency and these are the elements. Now as I have said, we are just going to cross the elements. So we use a cross valency method and we just cross the valencies. So this 2 will go to Na, that is sodium, and this one will go to oxygen. And as you have got to know that the formula will become Na2O. That is 2 atoms of sodium and 1 atom of oxygen. So this was about cross valency. So, sir, can you give an example of how to find valency? So for that, you will have to understand what are atomic numbers, and that is a different concept, and we are going to learn about that in atoms and its structures, of course. But how to find valency? So suppose if I want to find what is the valency of hydrogen, I know that the outermost shell of hydrogen has only 1 electron, and to complete its outermost shell, it requires only 1 electron. So the valency of hydrogen is 1. Either it can give 1 electron or either it can take 1 electron. Okay, so that was about hydrogen. But what about oxygen? So the atomic number, that is the atomic number of oxygen is 8. Okay, so it will have 2 and 6 electrons. The outermost shell will have 6 electrons, and to find out what will be the valency, it needs only 2 electrons to complete its octet. The outermost shell, to complete it, it requires only 2 electrons. So therefore the valency of oxygen will be 2. So I hope your doubt has been cleared actually. Yeah, so yes. So after completing the octet, it becomes stable. So it can take 2 electrons. So it takes 2 electrons, and sodium requires only 1 electron. Sodium can give 1 electron actually. It has 1 electron in its outermost shell. So it gives 1 electron, and that is the valency of sodium. So this was how we were supposed to formulate the molecules or the compounds. So we have learned how can we formulate the compounds or the molecules. Now let us try to understand how can we find the molecular mass of these molecules or compounds. So what is molecular mass? So please write it in your book. So please write it in your books. What is the definition of molecular mass? So what is exactly molecular mass? Sum of atomic mass of atoms in the molecule. So for example, if I have H2O, if I have H2O, now I'll individually add all the values, all the atomic masses of all the atoms in that molecule, and I'll get a sum of that atomic mass. I'll get a sum of their atomic mass, and that will be the mass of the molecule. We will look at some examples, but try to understand what exactly is molecular mass. So we know what is molecule. Molecule is nothing but it is made up of 2 or more elements together. They have attractive forces between them. So what will be the atomic mass of these individual atoms? We just add them up and we get what is the mass or what is the molecular mass of that particular molecule. So this was about molecular mass. Hello guys. Yeah, so this was about molecular mass. Now, what will be the unit of molecular mass? Please understand this thing very, very properly. What will be the molecular mass? What will be the unit of molecular mass? It will be nothing but unified mass. As we know, what is the unit of atomic mass? We know that the atomic mass has unit as unified mass, the small u. Similarly, molecular mass will have unit as unified mass because it's made up of atoms, so it will also have unit as unified mass, small u. Okay, so this was about molecular mass. Have you guys written the definition of molecular mass and what is the unit of molecular mass? So let us try to jump into some examples. Let us try to understand how we can get molecular mass of H2O. Let us understand how can we find molecular mass of H2O. So it's very, very simple actually. Let us try to divide everything. We have two elements in this molecule. We have hydrogen and oxygen. So let us try to write the unified mass or the atomic mass of these elements. So atomic mass of hydrogen is 1U, that is 1 unified mass, and atomic mass of oxygen is 16U. And we have discussed this in our previous videos actually. What is the atomic unified mass of hydrogen? What is the unified mass of oxygen? So these are some unified mass of hydrogen and oxygen. Now let us try to make a formula out of it. So the molecular mass of water, that is H2O, will be 2 1U. Now why am I writing 2 over here? Because we are using 2 atoms of hydrogen. Please try to understand, we are using 2 atoms of hydrogen, therefore I'm writing multiplication over here, 2 multiplied by 1, that is the atomic mass of hydrogen, plus 1 multiplied by atomic mass of oxygen. So 2 multiplied by atomic mass of hydrogen and 1 multiplied by the atomic mass of oxygen. This sums up equal to 18U. So this is nothing but molecular mass of water. So 18U is the molecular mass of water. Let us try to understand more about molecular mass with some few examples actually. So suppose if I have HNO3. Now, how many elements do we have in this? We have hydrogen, nitrogen, and oxygen. So our first step was to write down all the unified mass of the elements, to write down the atomic mass of all the elements. So let us try to write the unified masses or the atomic masses of all the elements. So hydrogen has 1U, nitrogen has 14U, oxygen has 16U. So these are the unified masses. These are the atomic masses of these particular elements. Let us try to substitute it in the formula. What was the formula? The formula will be molecular mass is equals to 1 multiplied by hydrogen, because we have 1 atom of hydrogen, we have 1 atom of nitrogen, so I'll multiply 1 by the atomic mass of nitrogen, and here I have 3 atoms of oxygen. I have 3 atoms of oxygen, so I'll multiply the atomic mass of oxygen by 3. I hope you got the formula. Why are we multiplying it by 3? Only because we have 3 atoms of oxygen. So as I multiply all of them and add all of them, I will get some value as 63U. So this will be the molecular mass of HNO3. So the molecular mass of HNO3 is 63U or 63 unified mass. I hope this thing is clear to everyone. Yes, yes, very good, guys. That's the right thing. Yes. So let us try to understand what are moles actually now. So for till now we have just seen what are the weights of the particular atoms. Now let us try to understand one more concept, that what is mole. So this is mole actually. So this is animal mole, and today we are going to learn about what is mole related to atoms. So what is mole concept basically? So this word mole was said or introduced by in 1896 by William Oswald. So who is this person? So this is the guy William Oswald. So he was the one to say this word mole or propose this word mole. So what exactly this word mole means? So let us try to find out what is the origin of this word, and then we will try to understand what is the meaning of this word. Okay, so this word mole is derived from a Latin word, and in Latin the word mole means something actually. So if I can see, these are atoms all together. When many atoms stack together, or they come together or aggregate together in large number, we can say that they are piling up, or it's a heap of atoms together. So this is nothing but mole. So what is the meaning of mole in Latin? Meaning of word mole is pile or to heap. That simply means to stack many atoms together. Okay, so this was about what is mole. Now there are many more properties or many more characteristics of this mole actually. So if you know how many moles are required to make one mole, actually how many atoms are required to make one mole, the question is very simple: how many number of atoms together make one mole? For example, if I say I want to make 1 dozen of eggs, I'll require 12 eggs together to make 1 dozen. Or for example, if I say I want 1 centimeter, so 10 millimeters together, how many millimeters together make 1 centimeter? 10 millimeters together make 1 centimeter. 12 eggs together make 1 dozen. So how many atoms together make one mole? The number is actually very simple. It's a Avogadro number. It's Avogadro number, and the number is 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. Please try to understand. The Avogadro number is 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. So that many number of atoms together make one mole. Isn't that interesting? Like, so, and there are actually many interesting thing about mole. We will discuss about them. But one mole is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 atoms of that particular element. So for suppose if I say I have 1 mole of hydrogen. If I say I have 1 mole of hydrogen, that simply means I have 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 number of hydrogens. Is that clear? What I'm saying, if I say I have 1 mole of hydrogen, that simply means I have 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 number of hydrogen atoms. For example, if I say I have 1 oxygen mole, if I say I have 1 mole of oxygen, what does that mean? That simply means I have 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 number of atoms of oxygen. Now, if I say if I have 1 mole of water, that simply means I have 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 number of water molecules. I hope this mole concept is very, very clear to you guys. Okay, so let us try to understand more characteristics about this particular mole. So now, if a very interesting thing about mole is actually if I know what is the unified mass of a particular element. Listen this carefully. If I have a unified mass of a particular element, for suppose if I have some elements atomic mass, so the 1 mole, so 1 mole of that particular element will be equal to the atomic mass in grams. Now, what did I just say? So I have atomic mass of a particular element, and I have 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 number of that particular element. That is nothing but 1 mole of that particular element. So what will be the weight of that particular uh, the particular mole? What will be the weight of that particular mole? So it will be nothing but atomic mass grams, atomic mass in grams. So I had x unified mass of that particular element, but now here I have x grams of that particular elements. To understand this more properly, let us take some example. Actually, hydrogen, for example, hydrogen, if I have hydrogen and I know what is the atomic mass of that element, I know what is the atomic mass of hydrogen, it's 1. And now if I have 1 mole of hydrogen, if I have 1 mole of hydrogen, what will be the weight of that particular mole of hydrogen? It will be nothing but 1 gram. For suppose if I have oxygen, if I have 1 mole of oxygen, we know what is the atomic mass of oxygen. If we know what is the atomic mass of oxygen, we know atomic mass of oxygen is 16. And if I have 1 mole of oxygen, what will be the weight of 1 mole of oxygen? It will be nothing but equal to 16 grams. So can you look at the relationship between the atomic number and the mass of 1 mole of that particular element? So as I said, mass of the mole is nothing but equal to atomic mass in grams. So let us try to take one more example. As we have seen what is the atomic mass of water, we just saw how did we derive the atomic mass of water. So atomic mass of molecular mass, I'm so sorry, molecular mass of water is 18U. Now, if I have 1 mole of this water, what will be the weight of this water mole? 1 mole of water. It will be nothing but equal to 18 grams. I hope this thing is very, very clear. I hope this thing is very, very clear. If I have 1 mole of that particular element, it will weigh nothing but equal to atomic mass in grams. So this was about mole concept. So now what is the formula for the mass of that particular element? So the mass of that particular element will be equal to number of moles into the molar mass. So what is the molar mass of water? It's nothing but equal to 18U, the molecular mass. So the molecular mass of water is 18U, and the number of moles. Now remember, these are not number of moles, these are count of the atoms, and these many atoms together make 1 mole. So this is nothing but equal to 1 mole. So 18U, that is atomic molar mass of water, multiplied by the number of moles is equal to mass of 1 mole of water. I hope this thing is very, very clear to you. Now you will have a question. This question should be in your mind actually, that how did we get 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 this value? Isn't this like amazing? Isn't this some magic number? Like it can do anything. It can just find what is the mass of that 1 mole. Simply just by multiplying it by the molar mass, we can just get mass of 1 mole. Isn't that interesting? So this question also came across my mind actually. So this number was actually found out experimentally. This number was actually found out by experiments, various experiments, and the scientist is Avogadro. The scientist is Avogadro. So in his respect, this particular number is named as Avogadro's number, or maybe Avogadro's constant. So 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 is Avogadro's number. I hope this thing is very, very clear to you. Let us try to revise everything which we have learned in this session. Let us try to quickly wrap up this video actually. So we have learned about what is molecular mass, okay, I'm so sorry. So we have learned about what is cross valency, what is molecular mass, and what is mole concept. So these are the 3 things which we have learned in this video. Let us try to quickly understand what did we learn. So we learned about that we can find out formulas of complex compounds as well as simple compounds. But why didn't we learn about complex compounds? Because it's kind of complex. So we'll just stick to the simple compounds. Okay. So simple compounds is nothing but binary compounds. And what are binary compounds? Binary compounds are compounds of two elements together. So we have two elements together, and that is nothing but binary compounds. So how to make formulas of these binary compounds? So for example, if we had HCl, we were just supposed to write down what was the valency of these particular elements. Now just cross the valencies and we get the formula. For next example, we had H2O, and we know what is the valency of hydrogen, and we know what is the valency of oxygen. Just cross them together and you get the formula you want. Now, if you want to find out what is the formula of MgCl2, so we know what are the symbols, we know what are the valencies, just cross them and you get the formula. So now, for example, if you want to find out what is sodium oxide, so sodium, the symbol of sodium is Na and the symbol of oxide or oxygen is O. So valency of sodium is 1 and valency of oxygen is 2. Now simply just cross them together and you get the formula. So it's nothing but Na2O, that is sodium oxide. Okay, so what is molecular mass? Molecular mass is nothing but sum of all the atomic mass of atoms in a molecule. So we just simply add all the atomic mass of different elements together and we get what is the molecular mass. And the unit of molecular mass is nothing but unified mass. Okay, so if we were supposed to find out what is the atomic molecular mass of water, we just simply multiply number of times we have the atom. So we have two hydrogen atoms, so we multiply the unified mass of the atomic mass of hydrogen by 2. So depending on the number of atoms present in that formula, we'll just simply multiply it by we will just simply multiply the number of atoms by its atomic mass, and we get the formula for our molecular mass, that is 18U. Simply we can just find out what is the value of HNO3. It was about 63U. Now we learned about what is mole concept. So it was found in 1896 by William Oswald. So this was the person, and it is derived from a Latin word mole. So now what does mole mean actually? Mole means nothing but piles or heaps of many atoms together. We just stack them together. Okay, and it's nothing but 1 mole is equal to the Avogadro's number. Of course, do remember Avogadro number is in respect to Sir Avogadro. So Avogadro number is 6.022 into 10 raised to 23, and 1 mole is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 of that particular element. Okay, so and we learned about how we can find the mass of 1 mole. The formula is very simple actually. We just simply multiply the number of moles multiplied by the molar mass of that particular element. We get the mass in mole of the particular element. Okay, so I hope this thing is very clear to you. If you guys have any doubt, you can just ask me in the chat box. And yeah, so why did we learn about Avogadro's number? How did we get this number? So it was found out by experimentally by Sir Avogadro. Okay, so that's it actually. That's pretty much it. Yes, sir. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this lecture. I hope this lecture was informative for you. And of course, if you want more such videos, on this on these particular topics, you can subscribe to our channel and find out various and many videos on related topics actually. Yeah, so can you explain what is unified mass? So unified mass is nothing but atomic mass of a particular atom. So we have something known as atomic mass. And what is atomic mass? As the name suggests, mass of atom. So mass of atoms, I'm explaining that only. So mass of atom is termed is nothing but unified mass. And you can find actually we have a detailed explanation on this particular topic in our previous videos. You can just go through it. I guess you are new to this channel, so please do subscribe, and also don't forget to press the bell icon to never miss an update from us. Also, we have a lot of courses on our website, that is www.letstute.com. So do check it out. We have amazing videos on science as well as math. I hope it was a great session. You must have enjoyed it, and it must be informative for you. Okay. So if you have any doubts, please do write it in the chat box related to this topics. If you have any doubt related to what is cross valency, what is molar mass, and what is moles, okay, so you can type it in the chat box actually. So next class, okay, so please be tuned. Please be tuned. Please do subscribe to our channel so that you get each and every information. You will get when is our next class. Yeah, you will get when is our next class actually. Yeah. So I don't think so anyone has any doubt. So I'll end this session. So before ending, I'll just repeat whatever I have said. We have amazing videos on science as well as math in our website, that is www.letstute.com. So do check them. And also in this particular channel, we have amazing videos. We have amazing videos in Letstute. So do subscribe to us, and of course don't forget to press the bell icon. There will be a small bell icon, so do press that, and yeah, subscribe to our channel. Okay, so bye guys, catch you later. Okay, bye.